Nle Choppa must be stopped. So I know you guys probably seen his new video with him dissing YB, and there's a lot of people that's like hyped that he dissed YB. Like this is about to be a Drake versus Kendrick Lamar part 2, when we know it's not gonna be. It's two mumble shitty rappers against each other. So we can already get that off the table. It's not gonna be some lit back and forth. But this video isn't even going to be about NLE's trash diss to YB. It's gonna be about Nle himself, because he's one of the biggest hypocrites and one of the most ugliest rappers, like one of the most disgusting rappers to me, in my opinion. So I'm about to expose him in this video, and let's go. Like I said, my biggest problem with Nle is just his hypocrisy. If you guys just seen his start of his career all the way to now, you can obviously see this is a man with some sort of identity crisis. He doesn't know what he wants to be or who he is. He went from gangster rap to conscious rap, back to gangster rap to freak rap, and now he's trying to do some Tupac conscious shit. Like, I just can't stand this guy. He's such a liar. Like, you can just tell everything he does is an act. And let me give you guys some context here. I was a big Nle fan back in the day. And not only back in the day, I could say 2020 with his spiritual music, that shit really helped the nigga out. I could say that was when I really fell in love with his music. But after that, seeing him revert back to bullshit and go even deeper than he already was, really was just, it was just sad to see, bro. Nle kind of reminds me of a vulture, a culture vulture, bro. Like, he's always at the next hot thing. He's on Jersey beats. He's on fucking UK drill beats. He's on anything that's hot and popping right now. He just jumps on it. Like, if you guys knew, like, around 2020, when the spiritual wave was going off, this guy was just trying to jump on it, even though we knew he wasn't nothing. We knew he wasn't a part of this shit, right? But he kept trying to force himself, and then the music he actually made was not bad. So people like me tuned in, and we actually thought he was changing. He probably was one of the good rappers out of everybody, and turns out he's just like the rest. So like, and he looks like he wants to now be this Tupac kind of like character. He's playing characters. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. He plays any character that he needs to fit into a certain crowd. So if he wants to be a gangster and make a song with like a Little Durk, a Pooh Shiesty, whoever it is, right? He's gonna act like a gangster from Memphis. And when he needs some freaky bop TikTok shit, he's gonna act like a zesty, I'm not even gonna say everything. I'm gonna say everything. He gonna act like a zesty homo. And when he's not acting zesty and he's trying to just go for a different crowd, he starts acting spiritual and conscious, and he acts like his third eye open and he knows everything and the truth and the secrets to the universe. Like, this nigga was just air bending and water bending, if you guys ain't just forget. Like, this nigga is a complete lunatic, bro. Like, but with that being said, let's dissect this demonic, homo, weird Nle video that he dropped, bro. Let's get through this shit real quick. So the first thing we want to talk about the video is like his outfits. His outfits are like pretty bad. He looks so weird. He looked mad malnourished. He looked like he just went through a ritual, a humiliation ritual, like some hazing shit. He just went through some hazing stuff. I hope you guys know that. Like, Nle is a weird fella, and I'm gonna get into why he's such a weird fella, bro. So one thing he makes very apparent in this whole music video is the checkerboard or black and white. Some of you might think I'm heading into a lunatic area or I'm some conspiracy theorist, which you probably can't call me, but you're probably dumb or you don't do any research or anything. So you probably don't even know what a Freemason is, so don't talk to me if you don't know what that is, bro. So like I was saying, all throughout Nle's video, you just see a Freemasonic checkerboard throughout everything. And for those who don't know what that means, it just basically means duality, black and white, so above is below. So it just means polar opposites of each other. Freemasons love to worship opposites, and they love to delve into opposites. So with that being said, I'm on a boat to where I feel like if you are rocking anything Freemasonic, anything for like secret society wise, you're most likely evil. You're on that Diddy shit, right? You're on that Diddy shit. And if you look at Nle, you just know he's on that Diddy shit, bro. Like, it's no cap, and he's telling you it through his video. You're just a pawn on the devil's chest, boy, you're done. I'm trying to step some blitz on. Like, just look at the shirt this nigga wearing. Look at the way he's dancing and the way he moving, bro. I can show y'all just like probably 10 to 15 minutes of just Nle being like gay, bro, like real shit. Like he just, I don't know. But with that being said, Nle, bro, all he's showing throughout this whole video is just demonic, well, how do I say it? He's just showing you guys demonic imagery. Like he has the devil on a chessboard. He tells you guys that NBA Youngboy is a puppet on a devil's chessboard. But let's be honest, him and Nle are no different. Him and NBA Youngboy are no different. So they're both puppets on the devil's chessboard, which he said out his own mouth, right? And he has a lot of egregious lines in this song alone. Like, he says something about shooting a guy with a Jesus pendant on, and he looks at the devil like, is Jesus your king? He says some dumb shit like that, and that was just absolutely crazy to me. Like, he's literally telling y'all guys what's really going on. Like, I'm telling you guys, the God he's praying to is not the same God you guys are praying to. When he says Heavenly Father, he's talking about Lucifer or Satan. That nigga is not talking about the Heavenly Father. And I'm not even getting into all of that. But this guy is an actual, like, ritual occultist. Like, I don't know. All right, now let's get into his whole Tupac identity crisis that he's in, this whole phase, right? And this is not new. He started this with Picture Me Graping. He been showing us that he's on that Tupac shit. All right, before I even talk about Tupac, to some motherfuckers, like some black people immortalize this nigga like he's Jesus. So for those that's immortalized a Tupac nigga, I'm going to get ready to expose Tupac. So if you don't want to hear it, get off my video. All right, for those who really know Tupac, Tupac was a gay actor that was a ballerina. If you really know who Tupac was, then that's who Tupac was, right? He wasn't no gangster rapper. He wasn't really living in the streets. All of that was a facade to force us into this bullshit, right? So boom, you could believe that if you want to. If you don't, then cool, cause yeah, I don't care. And the last thing I'm definitely going to speak on is this NBA Youngboy diss. For the people that's like enjoying him dissing another black man, it's cool or whatever. But what I'm gonna say is that these guys probably are friends behind the scenes, bro. None of this shit is real, bro. It's a publicity stunt. It's a distraction. The most it is a distraction for me. So what I'm gonna say, and him and Nle are probably friends. Nle was just saying free him a couple of years ago when that was the trend to say free Youngboy, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys with this nigga NBA Youngboy, Nle Choppa. He was just saying free NBA Youngboy and not a nigga dissing him. So like I was saying, all of this shit is an act. Nle's an actor. He was just spiritual. No, first he was gangster. Then he was a spiritual conscious rapper. Then he went back to gangster rap. Then he went into some freak mode shit with Sexy Red, I Wanna Fuck Me Too, all that weird shit, right? Then, now this nigga is Tupac and he cut his hair off. And you can see him cutting his hair off as some, like, the snake shedding his skin, bro. You see a lot of people now just cutting their hair, like the Rakais, the Kai Cenats, the Playboy Max, the DDGs. All these guys are just cutting their hairs and they know why they're doing it. So if you like truth in this, subscribe, man.
I don't care what nobody else think or say. Self-love, the best love. Self-hate got you out of shape. Distractions all in your face. They tell me when they gonna wait. Donald Trump, the last president. Ain't no more candidate. Turn my backyard to